Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back if you're here. Quick audio check. Let me know that you can hear okay. Boys are on the ice. Game 4, Sunday, Indianapolis. Quick thumbs up if you can hear me. As I can see that. I see the thumb. Thank you very much. Round 2 with the Indiana Elite. Final game of the weekend. We're back in the first. We're here. Got the quiet guy with me today. Only got 6 on today, so I think they're all the best players.
My guy who's out in town, Columbus, Indiana. I sent him.
Oh, nice, good.
Most of the other ones already here, so but I put on the chat. If anyone does.
Good, it's fun. Boys are wearing yellow, the gold. And the white. Good solid defense so far to the boys. Got a little run going here. See if we can keep it alive and increase that run by 1 little bit. Today's getaway day. So we play and we hit the road. Go the sky, however you look at it, however you expect this to be a solid game played between both these clubs. They had a pretty good run the first game Friday evening. Both clubs were a little rusty coming out of the gate. So now that they've had a few games this weekend, I suspect they will have a different pace here in the final game in Indianapolis. Morning here in Indy. I think I saw some sunshine peeking through the glass. Skating left to right, first and third periods. So we'll see the action right in front of us here on the perch. Again, the signal is not that strong, so if there's any technical difficulties, just be patient. There's nothing I can do on this end. No Wi-Fi in this room.
Audio on?
Yeah.
No, I just.
Oh.
talk to you.
Oh, you can.
See you again. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm looking forward.
It's a matchup I wanted, so it's good.
All right, I'm back. Here we go. In the pipes, you got number 35, Ben the Herminator Herman. At center ice, you'll see Sisti, number 12. He is joined by Fitz. Heyman. Actually, Heyman's going to be at the center ice. He's got Sisti and Fitz, Lowry, and Carney on defense. They're banging, that means it's go time. And we're off. Puck is down. First draw is won by the Preds. Cross ice moved up the middle. Carried into the zone by Fitz. Taken away by Indiana. Turned up the far wall. Dumped into the far corner. Wrapped behind the back of the net. Ooh, Indiana just hit their own guy. Along the wall, chipped out of the zone. Collected by Indiana, sent across ice. They crisscross. Arnie in the corner. Shot goes to the net, goes wide left of Herman into the corner. Loose in front of the Preds bench, gathered by Indiana. Taken into the corner. Nice job by Carney. Cuts off. Indiana's pace. Shot goes wide, right into the far corner. Out to the middle. Puck is out of the zone. Line change came for the Preds. You got Simpson, Loesch on D, Howard, Davis, and Farragut. Hand pass, waved off since it's in the D zone. Shot on net. Not really a shot, just more of a slider. Forces a cover and a face-off. Boys getting the sea legs out here in the first period, in the first couple of minutes. We'll have a draw to the left of Indiana's goalie. Sisti pushing it to the corner, controlled by Indiana. Moved up the wall. Indiana works through, goes down the far side, looks to the middle, cuts across. Nice pickup by Loesch. Steals the puck, moves it up to Farragut. Referee wiped out. Hustling down Sisti. Halter by himself in front. Sisti keeps it, goes to the backhand, gives it to Halter. Out to the point, Graham. Banks it off the wall. Where's the hit? Indiana pushing the pace, opposite direction. Pick up, slider to Ben, up in front, loose puck. Picked up, moved out the zone by Gorzyka. He spun around, comes across, he's hooked, it's held, knocked down, no whistle. Big hit by Minnie on the near wall. Stands his guy up, steals the puck, gets it over to Reg. Reg moves it over to Gorzyka. Back to Graham. He'll swing it across to Minnie. Minnie chips it high. Back behind Indiana's net. Shot to the net gets taken by Indiana. Neutral zone. Puck over on the far end in the corner. Taken back. We're going back and forth here. That's what we want. Keep working, boys. Fitzy dumps in. Line change comes for the Preds. Fitzy gives chase. Takes one off the puck. Where's the hit? Heyman comes in, takes it out to the blue line. Towery, he loads up, shoots, tip, loose puck in front, and covered. Good press to the net by the boys. Brings a face-off whistle. We're a few minutes in. First period, 0 on the board. Heyman will step in for the draw. Far side, right of the Indiana goalie. Draws it back to the blue line. Carney fires. Oh, hits the post. Loose in front. Reds gather, centering pass. Sisti shoots, glove. Knocked to the side by Indiana. Big hit by Heyman at the glass. Indiana quick on transition. Shoots. Paddle save by Herman. Kicks it to the wall on the far side. Puck is out of the zone. Offsides is not called, but it came out. And now they blow the whistle. That was clearly offsides. Should see a face-off draw in the neutral zone. Coach is like, if you missed it, you missed it. They called it. Little chit-chat there by the stripes. Davis will take the face-off. Howard and Ackright. Left and right. Simpson and Lowe. Puck dumped in by Indiana to the far corner. Over to Loesch. Puck comes out in front. Herman on the save. Left side. Wears it off that chest. Line changes coming for both sides. Heyman will come in for the draw. He's got Halter and Farragut. Same D. Loesch and Simpson. Far side, left of Herman. Puck is down. Won by the Preds. Move to the near corner. Up the wall. Zone is cleared. Anybody's puck in the neutral zone. Dumped into the corner. Here comes Heyman. He's got room. Walks in. Banks it off of the pads. Had a wide open shot. Found some leather. And icing is the call. Heyman had a nice look. He had no one on it. But he got a piece of the pad and puck deflected upwards. So no goal. 12:50 on the clock. Looks like somebody lost their mouthpiece. It's sitting on the ice. Don't recommend putting that back in your mouth after it's been on the ice. Ronayne steps in center ice. Number 16, he's got Regal and Gorzica. On the mini. Looks to be joined by Graham. Looks like Reg will take the face off. And like the creeping. Reg at the dot, freezes it. Indiana takes it away. Moves it down ice. Back behind the net goes Graham. Builds up some speed. Moves it up ice. Gets it out of the zone. Taken back by Indiana. Graham tried to find Gorzica off the wall. Indiana dumps it in. Over to Herman. He plays it off the far wall. Banks it up. Finds a referee's skate. Again, now he found a referee's hand. And a whistle. Cross-check. Cross-check is the call. Indiana will be in the box. So the first power play of the day comes on for the Preds. 2 minutes. 2-minute power play. Heyman, far side. He'll take the draw. Draw goes into the corner. Picked up by Indiana. Thrown off the glass. Kicked by Simpson. Puck came out. Indiana dumps it low. Got blocked by the ref again. That was favorable for us. Out to the middle. Loesch. He takes it across ice. Finds Fitzy. Fitzy puts the brakes on. Sets it up. Finds Simpson. Simpson to the wing. Sisti. He cuts back. Give and go to Fitz. Sisti looks. Cuts it back again. Out to the blue line. Now back to Sisti. He circles. Out to Simpson. He looks. Fires. Shot goes blazing by the net. Hits the back wall. Picked up by Sisti. He looks. Back and forth by Simpson. Sisti close. Got tied up on the shot. Now Heyman in the corner, far side. Back out to the point. Simpson looks across, sends it low. Back to Sisti. They're moving the puck well. Block shot. And Heyman comes in, picks up the loose puck on the bank. Deflected puck came down right in front of Heyman, and he buries it. Great power play. Good movement of the puck there by the boys. And we're 1-0 Preds. 1-0. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Good power play by the boys. Great puck movement. Didn't get pressed as much as I would have expected. Opportunity, act right. Oh, we got tied up. Takes the stick away. Davis comes in to help. Towery retreats, sends it across ice. Dumped in by Carney, wrapped around the boards. Taken back by the goalie for Indiana. Played it behind his net. Puck moved out of the zone back towards the Preds bench. Gathered by Carney. Cuts back towards the far wall. Brings it up ice. Sends it up. Nice feed to Howard. He didn't quite keep it on the tape. Chases it down in the corner. Nobody home. Farragut comes in. Tries to get a piece of it. Back the other way goes Indiana. Taken away by Carney. Sisti comes in on a quick double shift. A little banging away on the far side. Halter and Farragut. Farragut has it on the backhand. Sends it towards Simpson. Shot goes high. Blocked by Indiana. Actually, that was Graham. Number 17 and 13. Didn't see the second digit on the jersey. Out to the blue line. Kept in by Graham. He's pushed up over the wall just a little bit there at the Indiana bench. That forces offsides. So we'll see a face-off draw in the neutral zone right in front of Indiana's bench with 9:43 on the clock in the first period. Puck is down. Draws handled by the Preds. Dumped into the near corner. Preston is red. He comes in. Battles for the puck. Out to the blue line. Vinny with a hard shot. Paddle save by Indiana. Good look by 22 from the blue line. He gathers. Puck came out. He'll dump it back in the corner. Played behind the net by Indiana. Ronayne comes in. Takes it back. Gets help by Gorzyka. All these guys. 5 guys behind the net. There's only like 3 feet of space back there. All banging away. Stay with him, Ricky. Centering pass, tipped away. Go get it, go get it, get it. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Herman. Ah! Game of small things. Herman played it. Didn't get much on it. Indiana got a piece of it, kept it, and then we're able to bury it as Herman retreated back to the crease. Makes it 1-1. Unfortunate. Part of the game. On it up to 1. We're at center ice. Heyman wins it forward, gets it right back. Skates it in. Gets around the D. Cuts to the net. Goes to the backhand. Goes wide of the net. Picked up by Fitz. He's helped by Sisti. Sisti working the corner. Indiana stretches it out. Puck slides down to the far end. Picked up by Loesch. Turned back behind the net. He cuts up ice. Banks it off the wall. Taken away by Indiana. They look cross ice. Shot. Oh, off the crossbar. High tip. Indiana had a clean look at the net right there. And they lifted it up over the right glove of Herman. Dumped into the near corner by Carney. Chased down by Davis. He gets a piece of it. They'll send it back out to Carney. Carney comes across, looks, fires, tip off the pads over to the far corner. Towery sends it low. Picks up Davis. He gets put into the boards. Turn back the other way. Carney comes across. Nice poke check by Carney. Good. Oh, offsides. Whew. Good thing. Carney made a great play on retreat. Got a poke check in there. And then he tried to pass it forward and kind of fanned on it a little bit. And Indiana had a little chance, but they were offsides. So we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Wall here. Davis draws it. Indiana sends it in. Now back to Howard. He puts the brakes on in the near corner. Lifts it out of the zone. Tries to send it forward to Ackright. Ackright gets a piece of it. Puts it in the offensive zone. Chased down by 14. Nice steal. Centering pass comes over to Ackright. Gets blocked into the far wall and banked out of the zone. Carney hustling back, takes the angle off the post on the right side. We'll take the help from the iron down there. That's two of them. We got an icing coming here, so we won't twist her. Heads too much, we'll just leave it where it's at because the face-off will be down on the left side of Herman. Got the iron. We're hitting posts on both ends here. 1-1 is your score. 7 minutes remain in the first period. Heyman's back out. He'll take the draw. The right-handed stick. He's got Farragut, Mini, Halter. Halter at the blue line. Chips it out. Moves it forward to Farragut. Sent back the other way by Indiana. Mini, the big hit, wipes out the referee. So he got upended really good. That's twice today. And we got a battle on the far end. No whistle. Mini got in a little WWE match behind the net and won. Flipped his man over. Stretched past Indiana out to the blue line. Was handled in the corner by Indiana. Picked up by Mini. He ties up. He's got support off the side of the net. Indiana trying to bang it away in the short side. Keeps hitting the back side of the net. Scrum. Left side sealed off. Right side, Herman back over. Nice work by the D. Trying to force the puck out to the blue line. Indiana steals it back. Big hit by Graham. Got upended. Stayed with it. Puck gets deflected up out of the zone, or out of the play. Forcing the face off to the left of Herman. That was a big battle. I like it. It's working. Keep going, keep grinding, keep resting. They don't move. That two of them have been upended so far. Ronan on the draw. Gorzica turns the other zone. Indiana steals it back across the blue line, gets it in the zone, and Gorzica lifts it back out. Now Red brings it into the corner. Ronan comes in, chases it down. Indiana steals it right back, moves it up ice. Nice takeaway by Loesch. He centers. Pad save. Herman. Paddle save. Herman. Shot by hits the base of the net, kicks the puck into the corner. Got another scrum in the blind corner. There's not much to see down there. We got Ackright. Everybody battling down there. Actually, that was Simpson, not Ackright. This is what we want. Good, solid play, guys. Just working. Nice steal by Ricky. Working the offsides. Tipped it a little early. Ricky did a nice job trying to keep the puck. Stole it right in front of us here. But it came back out of the zone. 1-1's your score if you're just joining. 4:57 on the clock in the first period. We got a good battle going back and forth. Both sides playing tough, playing hard. Heyman on the draw. Kicks it back to Carney. Carney sends it into the low corner, far side, back behind the net. Fitzy chases down. Chipped out by Indiana. Carney hustling back. Puck slides all the way to the near corner on the far side. Indiana battling in the corner. Two Preds down there. Now 60. He gets it on the backhand, pushes it out, gets by. He's got a break. He's getting tripped. Oh, I thought he was going to get tripped. Nice play by the goalie. He came out and played it. Oh, right in front. Nice feed from Sisti to Fitz. Fitzy just missed it. Just got a little piece of it. Sent the puck wide. Big hit on the other end. We're going to have a roughing by Heyman. He came in with the hard check. He's going off for 2 minutes. So we're going to be on a PK. 2 minutes. So we're going to be down a man for 2 minutes. You got Carney, Towery, Halter, and Farragut. Take that back. We're going to have Minnie and looks like Regal. On the draw, Farragut sends it to the corner. Graham tries to clear the zone and does. Gets it out. We'll let them chase it down. Got to kill the clock here. Kill the clock. Halter. I'm sorry, that was Halter out there. Halter and Graham. By Indiana. To the point. Now to the low side. Back to the point by Indiana. Now in the shooting lane on low. Low in the corner. Tipped by Graham. Minnie tries to collect it, rims it, sends it out, gets it out of the zone. Halter gives chase. Nice job there, Easton. Works it low, does his job. On comes Sisti, Simpson, Loesch, and Davis. And trip is going to be the call. We're going to be down another man. So now it's a fun 3. Five on 3 with Simpson going in the box. So we got 2 in the sin bin. Carney, Loesch, Sisti. 1. So need it. Indiana goes the puck. Low in the corner. Back to the point. Cross ice. Low to the near corner. Centering pass by Herman. And banged out of the zone by Sisti. That'll be icing. And we'll have a face-off. Back down to the left of Herman. Herman got a nice piece of that cross-ice pass from Indiana. Deflected the puck into the wall on the far side. 5 on 3. Sisti at the draw. Indiana controls it back out to the point. They walk across the blue line. Send it low. Ooh, they had it. Herman was sliding over, but shooter for Indiana fanned on it. Send it wide. Now low again. Working the angles, trying to move side to side. Fanned on by Indiana. Corner, Sisti gets a piece of it, gets it out of the zone. That forces a reset. 15 seconds on the 5 on 3. Indiana skates it back. Brings it back out in the neutral zone. Retreating, Sisti gets a piece of it, moves the puck behind the net. Indiana kicks it back out to the blue line. Now we're 5 on 4. 1 on, right in front, loose shot, double stop by Herman. Loose still on the right side. Not away. Good job, Herman. He wore 2 quick shots right there. Just past Loesch, low in the corner. Indiana still has control. 5 on 4 with 39 more seconds. Come on, boys, big kill here. Let's go. This will send a message if you can seal the deal. Down in the low corner, Indiana controlling. Puck moved up to Heyman. He'll skate it out. Gets it in the neutral zone. Actually, yeah, Heyman came out on from his penalty. Davis comes out with Minnie and Graham and Romaine. 7 seconds left. Minnie back behind Herman. Brings it around to the far corner. Gets held up. Graham comes in. He sends it hard off the wall. It comes out of the zone. The boys kill it. Back to 5 on 5. Reg came in hot. Tried to catch up to it. Icing was waved off. Picked up by Ronay. Puck just came out. Graham will reset. Kicks it to the near side. Minnie sends it up. Tipped in by Gorzica. Puck goes back out. In the neutral zone. Sent down by Herman. Net, Graham will retreat. Goes it to the backhand, lost it. Minnie comes across. Big kill there. 30 seconds left in the first period. Let's get out of this thing. Tied, that'll be fine. Big hit right there at the wall. Reg got upended. Ackright will come on. 23 seconds. Come on, boys, get out of the zone. Get out of the zone. Indiana moves it back to the blue line. Now they try to cut load. Nice job by Simpson. Shut him off. Point blank. By Indiana. Tipped high by Herman. Moves the puck to the corner. Centering shot goes wide right. 2 seconds left. One final shot. Save Herman. Woo! That's a little too close to call right there. But at the end of the first period, we got one apiece. Huge power or penalty kill for the boys in gold. We'll be back in 60. All right, period number 2 coming at you. 1-1. Center ice. Puck controlled by Indiana. Dumped into the corner. We are going right to left here in the second period. Puck is cleared down ice, and icing is waved off. Nice hustle by Howard. He gets to the puck. Eyes up, back behind the net. Cuts it back. Stays with it, gets bumped off the puck. In comes Howard. He takes it, looks up, shoots. Goes over the net to the far side. Shot from the blue line from Simpson goes to the corner on the opposite side. And back comes Indiana. Simpson takes the angle. Nice play by Herman. Gets low on the stick, fires it to the corner. Picked up by Ackright. He turns it up ice, finds Davis on the wing. He crosses the blue line, takes it low, shoots. Finds a pad. And it's covered by Indiana's goalie. Good press each direction. Line change. We'll have Tower. Heyman comes out for the face-off. He's got Sisti and Fitz. Face-off draw. It's a shin pad. Deflected in the corner. Kept in by Sisti. He circles, loads, fires, shoots. Loose puck in front. Cleared by Indiana. Now another point-blank shot by Heyman. He fires again. 2 shots off the pads. Now back behind the net. Gathered up. Sisti applies the pressure. Fitzy gets it back. He gets around 1. Works through traffic. Gets it covered by Indiana. Good flurry of shots there by the boys of gold. A lot of action down there. These goalies are getting work today. If they weren't stretched before the game started, they're stretched now. Ronayne steps in for the draw, right of the Indiana goalie. Near dot. Got Graham, Minnie on the blue line. Reg comes in. Referee swaps out the players. Now he talks to them. Now Indiana has a new center. So we'll get the puck down here. Some nice keep by Reg. Gets it to Ronayne. Ronayne on the backhand out to Minnie. He sends it low. Knocked down by Indiana. Korska steps in to give a hand. Gets the puck on the backhand. Turns to the forehand. Ronayne slides in, steals it. Goes for the wraparound. Looks to the outside. Keeps it, cuts back. Tries to cut to the net, still going. Makes his way through. Over the far side, falls down, still stays with the puck. Ooh, big hit right there. Man down, that's, I don't know if somebody's hurt or not. Nope. Trying to get up. Looks like Reg playing from the knees. Good job, Reg. Way to hold the wall. I'm sure that hurt. You keep digging away. Puck's still on the wall. Now loose. Shot gets off to the net. Pad saved by Indiana. Puck lifted out of the zone and carried down the opposite end. Line change coming for Indiana. Minnie off the wall. Finds Sisti. Cross ice pass stolen by Indiana. Backhand goes wide. Back behind the net. Indiana working. Trying to keep us deep in the zone. Heyman on the backhand. He finds Graham. Graham backhands it to Gorzica. Referee wears it off of his skates. Pinned at the wall. Loose little scrum. Open ice. Sisti picks it up. Moves it up the wall. Sends it in. Good battle. Sends it deep. Played behind the net by Indiana. 13:45. Remaining in the second period. 1-1 is your score. So you got a hefty battle here, folks. So a lot of action. Fitz works the wall. He's got help by Sisti. 3-on-2 in the corner. Indiana got an extra guy over there. Stretch pass by Indiana. Clears the zone. Picked up by Loesch. He banks it off the glass. Tipped away. Now Sisti. He throws it in the low corner. Got blocked. Loesch sends it through. Gets it deep. Out comes Davis. Farragut and Halter. Farragut with a nice steal. Works to the corner. Looks to center. He gets tripped up. No whistle. Puck is loose. Halter comes in. Seals it off. Back comes the other way. Steal by Davis. He comes through the middle. Taken back by Indiana. Now Halter swings it back to Loesch. Loesch looks up ice. Nice little light tap to the corner. Chased down by 14. Now Indiana moves. Simpson on retreat with Loesch. Helped by Halter. Nice play by Herman. Plays it out to the right. Clears the zone and controlled by Indiana. Brought back in. Loesch sends it up ice just out of the reach. In comes Halter. Tried to get a jump on it. Nice keep by 14 at the blue line. Gets it to Halter. Taken back by Indiana. Loesch retreat again. Simpson crosses in front of Herman. Cuts back behind the net. Gets hooked. That's a hook right there. Call the hook. Halter looks up. Gives it a little swat. Keeps it at the blue. Pins it. Waits for the boys to get out of zone and offsides. Easton tried to keep it at the wall. There was a chance to get out of the zone. Had to give it up though. So face off in the neutral zone in front of the Preds bench. Allows for a line change. Brings Gorzica, Ronay, and Regal. Ronay slides in. Reg battles on the wing, trying to get the jump. They're both working. They'll probably get pulled again. There they go. Now Reg is at center. Boys are creeping. Closing in, trying to get the jump on that puck. Don't blame him. Cowrie sends it low in the corner. Hustling down is Gorzica. He cuts in front. Gets out from Reg. Loose in the middle. Sent down on net to Herman. He plays it off to Paddle. Turned up by Towery. Towery looks up. Finds Ronayne. Got a little puck luck. I didn't turn the camera. Sorry about that. Towery back to Carney. Carney looks. Sends it up the wall. Dumps it deep. Back behind the net goes Reg. On comes Davis and Ackright. Towery loads up. Hand on it. Hustling back is Carney. Carney comes up. Paddle save. Covered. Nice play by Herman. Doesn't allow a rebound. Keeps it tight to the body. That a boy. In fact, I thought the puck was in his pads. That away, Herman. 11 minutes remain. Period number 2. Davis steps in. Draw on the right side. Wins it to the corner. Finds Minnie. And he moves it up ice to Howard. Howard chips it ahead. Tries to get Ackright on the fly. Indiana swings it back to the middle. Back to Howard. And we're offsides by about a skate length. So face off in the neutral zone. Quick bang bang back and forth. Face off coming in front of the Preds bench. Graham and Minnie on D. Davis, Ackright, and Howard are your forwards. Puck loose in the middle, picked up by Ackright. He turns, sends it in deep. Chased down by Indiana. Far corner, sent back up to the blue line. Nice pickup by Ackright. Knocked back down into the near corner. Get by Howard. Ackright steps in, back behind the net. Far corner, crisscross pass by Indiana. Moves the puck out of the zone. They'll take it in, send it low to the near corner. First shot by Minnie, comes in deep, lost the stick. That's the Indiana player, lost his stick. Graham comes in to help, gives a little backhand, gets it out to Ackright, up along the wall. Now to Davis. Davis goes to the middle. He finds Howard. Howard kicks it across, gets it to Minnie. Minnie gets to the red line. Out away, tries to send it down ice. Now to Graham. He sends it up the wall. Finds Heyman. Heyman on the backhand, kicks it out to Howard. Taken back by Indiana. At center ice. Poke check and offsides. A lot of quick action back and forth. Neutral zone play is kind of even right now. So we'll have a face off right in front of us here on the neutral zone. Heyman on the draw. Sends it over to Simpson. He hits it on the backhand. Got tied up. Fitz comes over to help. Low corner right side of Herman. Loshi sends it up to Sisti. He finds Fitz. He gets interfered with. No whistle. Just letting him play on. Back the other way. Over to Sisti. Centers. Finds the wing. Finds another wing. Shoots. Deflected. And banked. Oh, went wide left. Had the net open on the right side. Looked like the goalie got a piece of it. Kicked it to the corner. Nice little trade-off there with the boys. Cleaning the ice between period. Deflected high out of play by Herman off the blocker. Kind of a tip shot. But no, we were talking about them cleaning the ice because they're not cleaning it. And the snow pileup is substantial down there in front of the benches, and the puck just slides over and hits a snowdrift and dies. Face off to the right of Herman. Ronayne slides in. Draw goes back to Indiana. They fire a shot. Tip. Pad save. Herman lays out. Another pad save. Big save by, huge save by Towery. Holy smokes. That was big. Actually, that was Towery. Towery came in behind Herman. Herman made 2 saves. And Towery actually pushed the puck between the pads to Herman as he was laid out. And that actually hit the puck and killed it. So good heads-up play by Towery. That was huge. Nice job by Herman to lay out. Reset. This is a lot of action. Exciting stuff. Buckle down. Don't want to blink. You'll miss something. Far corner. Now puck behind the net. Carney off the backhand. Finds Skorzyka. He brings it back behind the net. Tries to break it out to the other side. Loose in front. Tighten up on that check. Nice block by Carney. I think he wore it off the hand. Tip down in front. Loose puck. Paddle. Loose again. Another save by Herman. Got a paddle on it, then a pad. Over on the right side. Indiana applying the pressure. This is never good for us. We got to clear the zone. Nice work by Carney. If Carney was a goalie, I'd say he's standing on his head, but he's playing some strong D today. Like what I see. Keep working, boys. Get it out of there. Oh, deflected off the paddle and the post. Now wide by Indiana. We got to get a control the puck here. Need a whistle. Gorzica, he'll send it out. Kept in by Indiana. They're controlling that blue line right now. Now far side. Puck is in hand. Moved over to Gorzica off the stick or skate. He sends a cross ice. Reg rips the shot on net. Forces a body save by the goalie on Indiana's side. Nice pickup by Graham on the stretch pass by Indiana. Heyman comes up the wing. Looks, fires, shoots, goes wide. Far side. Now to Minnie. Minnie gets it low in front. Tipped. Loose puck. Farragut behind the net. Tips it to the corner. He gets help from Halter. Now out to Graham. He sends it low in the corner. Picked up by Indiana. Centered and tipped in. No icing. Behind the net into the near corner. Minnie comes in. Big body. Takes the puck back. Gets it to Farragut. Far side. Farragut looks up, skates up, dumps it in. Forces a couple skaters coming on and off. Far side, Minnie. He's in the corner, puts on the brakes, backhand to Graham. Graham looks up ice, tip to Ackright. He tries to find Sisti on the fly. Knocked down. Move to the right of Herman in the corner. Now Graham gets it up to Sisti. Back to Minnie. Minnie heads his man off. Graham moves it up ice. Kept in by Indiana. Knocked down in front. Big pad save by Herman. Laid out, kicked it up to the right side. Right side was open. Shooter went low. Shot front, deflected low, covered by Herman. Woo! Yeah. 1-1, folks. Second period, 5:57 on the clock. We got a hell of a game going right now. Heyman, right of Herman, takes the draw, moves it to the corner. Controlled by Loesch, moved up by Fitz. He finds Sisti on the break, and icing is the call. Just a little out of stretch for Sisti. Looking for a little breakaway action. So we'll come back down to Herman's left. Heyman takes the draw. All is quiet for a moment. Loesch in the corner, lifts it up, out of play. They let it play. Holy cow. That puck hit the net. Went out of play. Sisti got tied up going to the net. I think everybody was expecting a whistle because it went right off of the netting out of play. But you play till you hear a whistle, so don't stop. Sisti back over the red line, cuts to the left. Puts the brakes on, waits for help, takes it low. Now centering pass, tipped to the right or to the left by Herman or Heyman. Nice play in the neutral zone, forces offsides. Simpson got tied up at the blue line, but kept the puck going in to the zone. And caught Indiana drifting over the blue line. Ronayne will step in for the face-off. It's got Beagle and Gorzica. Towery and Carney on D. Strong D play on both ends, both sides. Very well matched so far. Puck is free in the neutral zone. Who wants it? Towery comes up with it, gets it to Carney. It goes through his feet. He sends it up ice hard. Up to Reg. Back to Carney. Cleared the zone. Gathered by Indiana. Stretched to the middle. Intercepted by Ronayne. He tips it to Reg. Reg moves it to Gorzica. Gorzica feeds Reg. Reg goes around one. Goes to the backhand. Tries to give a little flip on the forehand on a low angle. Turned back by Indiana. Carney on the far side. Goes to the battle. Both guys fall down. Towery collects, looks, sends it up ice. Just tipped in by Reg. No, he did not get a piece of it. That brings icing. And a face-off draw to the left of Herman. .413 on the clock, second period. 1-1 is your score. Big battle here, folks. Big battle. Sisti slides in, take the face off. Again, all was quiet. Anybody's puck. Indiana sneaks it away, tipped in front. Nice cover by Herman. He just sat tight, stayed patient. Felt it come off the pads, put the glove out. Kept it in check. So we'll repeat. We've got Farragut and Halter, Minnie and Graham with Sisti. Herman sets up, puck is down. I don't know how these guys can be so patient, wait for an opening to clear that puck or pick it up. But the zone is cleared. Indiana forced to retreat. They move it up to the middle and dump it in the corner, and that's out in the Indiana bench. Another face-off down in the neutral zone. Sisti stays in at center. Everybody holds position. They step in for the draw. Farragut to the left. Halter to the right. And a whistle for an early entry. And the centers will change. Farragut will step in for the face-off. Sisti will take that wing side. Puck is down. Indiana runs in, shoots wide left of Herman. Puck kept in the corner. Nice defense right there. Sisti comes up and takes it off the wall. Indiana takes it back. Now Graham behind the net, wraps it to the far side. Tipped out. Nope. Taken away by Sisti. He sends it up, hits a body. Oh, that snow is bad over there. Keeps tying up the puck. Shot, paddle save. Herman kicks it to the near corner, up onto the glass. Turned up ice. Icing is the call. And there's the whistle. Good clearing. I'll take it. Herman with a great paddle save. Using the lumber. Deflected it wide. Ackright, Simpson, Loesch, Howard, and Davis. Davis will take the face-off. It's a lefty. Draw it over to Simpson. Simpson feeds Ackright. Ackright pops it high off the glass. Spun Howard around, and we're going to have a penalty. Penalty for roughing. Howard got upended pretty good on that hit. Oh, he got him on a hook? Oh, was it? I thought it was a clean hit.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a roughing.
No, it was
Something down on this end. So looks like they're calling a hooking, and it happened down on our end of the ice before Howard got upended. So boys were on a power play for 2 minutes. 2 on the clock here in the second period. Still knotted up at 1. Now it's a foot race. Who wants it? Attaboy, Minnie. Stay on him, stay on him. They got trying to do something with the shorthanded. Indiana is just working the wall, pins the puck. Minnie kicks it away. Howard's trying to fish it out and does. They turn it up ice. Up to the near wall, Ackright. He skates it across, puts the brakes on. Turns and throws it to the corner. Lifted out of the zone by Indiana. Cycled back to Graham. He drifts out of your picture. Comes back up, gives it to Davis. Davis drops it back to Minnie. Minnie sends it across ice. Howard in the corner, puts the brakes on. Sends it out to the blue line. Graham sends it across. Minnie got handcuffed. Hard wheel the puck, sends it low, forces a line change for Indiana. Graham retreats. 52 seconds here in this power play. Banked over to Sisti. He gets it across the blue line, looks to the middle, pulls up, sends it to Graham. Graham walks it across, back to Sisti low. He's going into the slot. Graham back at the point. Far side, Davis feeds back to Minnie. Minnie's shot goes off the pad left. Picked up by Howard. Out to the blue line. Minnie. Shot blocked from Graham. Big block by Indiana. Heyman comes on. He picks up the puck, goes behind the net, puts the brakes on, gives it back to Graham. Graham up the wall, finds Fitz and the ref. The refs love getting in the way. Now Sisti back in the slot. 2 seconds left in the pass. Have one shot. Now Loesch. Simpson gets one more look. Fires. Tipped wide. Blocked by Indiana's defense. Puck loose in front. Backhand. Goes wide. Lifted out of the zone by Indiana. Simpson on the backhand. Centering pass picked up by Heyman. By Indiana. Boys are banging away. 25 seconds left in the period. Simpson gets through two, skates it forward, crosses over the blue line, goes through traffic, poke check, keeps it, back down low. Zone is cleared, 10 seconds left. Loesch, far side, sends it over to Heyman. One more look. Heyman sends it low in the corner. That's 4 seconds. Korzik hustles down, and that will end the second period. So after two, good strong play on both ends of the ice. We're at 1. We'll be back in 60. All right, folks. Tie yourselves to the chair. Period number 3 coming at you. 1-1 is your score. Third period. Nashville Jr Preds against the Indiana Elite. And the puck is down. Controlled by Indiana. Carried deep in the corner. Picked up by Towery. He moved it up ice. Keeps it. Stays with it. He got tied up in the corner. Indiana throws it to the middle. Tied up by Gorzyka. Nice strong play there by Carney. Carney is working the D today. Love it. And away. Puck goes out of play onto the Preds bench. Brings some fresh legs immediately. Heyman will come out with Farragut and Halter. You got Loesch and Cindy. Puck is down. Indiana tips it into the corner, taken back. He wheels it off the wall, gets it over to Halter. Tries to clear the zone, gets it out in the neutral zone. Tied up briefly by Indiana. They drift back. Taken back by Simpson. We're not onside though. Halter sends it back, reset. Loesch. Now Farragut. He sends it into the corner on the backhand. Up the far wall. Loesch tried to tip it. Hustling back is Halter. Simpson's in the middle. Cut back to the net. Loose puck in front. Herman with just a speed rush to the net. Good read by Herman. push of the net. Good push of the puck, I should say. Fresh legs for both sides. Graham and Minnie. Back right. Davis and Howard. Davis on the draw. Indiana moves it to the corner. Shot gets knocked down. Picked up by Ackright. Move with Howard. Howard chips it in. Goes into the corner for the battle. Puts the body on. Davis comes in to help. He works the angle. Tries to work around. Indiana pushes into the neutral zone. Sends the puck low, back behind Herman. Graham turns it to the far corner. Body's up. Gets help from Howard. Now they're tied up. I think that's... Yep, Howard came up with the puck, moves it to the far side, kept in by Indiana. Shot in front, deflected. Onto the backhand. Shot goes wide. Oh! Shot deflected off of a skate. Herman was on the left side. Indiana sends a slider across ice, finds a skate, banks into the net. And that makes it 2-1 Indiana. One of those unfortunate situations. A lot of activity in front of the net. A little sliding puck banks off of the skate.
Right here.
Yep. Yep. 2-1, Indiana up. We got to answer. What's going to happen? On comes Heyman. He gets around one, goes airborne. He's hurting. And that brings the whistle. I think he hit an elbow or something. He's trying to get up. Sisti comes over to check him out, as does Carney. He went airborne. Coach coming over to have a check. Just talking to him. I don't know if he got the wind knocked out of him or... He's trying to gather himself. Gets to his feet. Feeling pretty good. Good to see him up. Hopefully he'll be all right. Just a lot of speed going right there. He was cutting hard. Got tied up by Indiana. Defense, but not a nasty hit. Just a very aggressive hockey play right there. So Ronayne comes in for the face-off. He's got Reg and Gorzica and a whistle for creeping. So they'll switch up again. They keep creeping. This is the only line that seems to be getting a center change. Towery, far side. Cycles back behind the net, swings it up. Oops, sorry. Caught Gawkin. I didn't let you see the play. Loose at the red line. Reg banging away. He's got two guys on him. Carney helps out, so does Ronayne. Gorzica steps in. Reg. Tip to the middle. Back to Carney. Carney work. I want to see Carney get a goal. He's been working so hard on D and getting some looks and some shots. Be good to see him cash in. Carney again moves it to Reg. Back to Carney. He skates it forward, gets through traffic. Over to Ronayne. Indiana pulls it off the puck, retreats. Far side, nice pickup by Towery. Gets it to Reg. At the wall, far side, Reg bangs it across the red line. Still working. Reg gets it back. Sends it back to Simpson. He skates it in, sends it into the corner. Slides over to the far corner. In comes Sisti. He's got help from Fitz. Puck's just kind of stalled over there in the corner. See a lot of snow coming up, but they have a snow plow over there. Heyman's back out, so he seems to be okay. Didn't miss a shift. Loesch sends it across into the boards on the near side. Boys are banging away. Heyman comes up with it, sends it cross ice, finds Sisti on the wing. He moves it across the blue line. Cuts back, passes to the middle, finds Heyman, back to Sisti. Out to Loesch. Loesch with a quick wrist shot. Puts it on net, covered by Indiana's goalie. Fitzy was there waiting for a juicy rebound. So we'll have a face-off to the right of Indiana's goalie. There's 13 minutes remaining in the third period. Junior Preds down 1. It's 2-1. It's been a great game. Halter and a whistle. I was just about to say we got Halter, Farragut, and Davis. Davis will come out of the face-off circle, and Farragut will take it. All for the creep. Graham and Carney on D. At the wall, out to the blue line. Graham finds Halter. Spun around, loose puck. Taken by Indiana. Back the other way. On retreat. Cross pass, big save by Herman. He does the splits. He's hung up in the... Oh, he was hung up in the net. Standing on one leg. Farragut hustles down into the corner. Indiana takes it, moves it to the far corner. Out to the far side. Boys jockeying for position. Shot goes wide. Ooh, good thing. Herman was sliding to the right and the shot went left. Banked out of the snow. Davis moves it over to Halter. Halter in the corner. Big hit by 53. Stays with the puck. Still on the wall. Keeps it. Working. Down to Gorzica. He looks to the middle. Goes around one. Through the legs. Poked away by Indiana. Moved up ice. Loesch and Simpson on D. They're joined by Reg. Big hit. Oh! A sliding puck. Miscommunication. Literally slipped right through the wickets. Miscommunication on defense. Herman was looking for that to slide through, and it was going to be lifted away. Stayed low, he looked up. That's unfortunate right there. That's one of those can't explain. Makes it 3-1. Indiana with a fortunate goal. They weren't even shooting. It was literally a sliding puck. Still a lot of work to do. We can get that back. Gorzica at the blue line. Gets it across. Finds Ronayne, taken away by Indiana. Don't get down, boys. Stay your game, play your game. It's an unfortunate circumstance. Reg up the near wall, brings it across. Gets to the red blue line, sends it paddled away by Indiana's goalie. At the blue line, lifted out of the zone. Picked up by Ronayne. Cross ice to Carney. Moved up to Reg. Reg lifts high, puts it on net. A little bouncer goes wide. Fitzy's there. In comes Heyman. Picked up by Fitz. He looks across. Drop pass. Graham fires. Deflected off of the blocker for Indiana. Into the corner. Picked up by Heyman. Out to the blue line. Graham scoots it across. Fires again. Puts it on net. Loose puck. In comes Sisti. We're putting the pressure on. Ref got hit again. And the puck comes out. Carney hustling back. It's a piece of it. Moves it to Simpson. Tipped in by Fitz. He'll follow it up. Fired opposite side of the ice. Picked up by Towery as he came on for his shift. Moved up to Sisti. Sisti finds Fitz. Tries to do a little give and go there. Intercepted by Indiana. Cross ice, far side. Heyman stretches it back over. Now to Carney. Sisti works the blue line. Fitz is helping. Indiana turns it back to the... Carney stretches out, tries to tie up. Shot cut off the net on the backside. Indiana is trying to build off of their momentum with the last two goals. Nice pickup by Carney. He fell down, got right back up, got in the play. Sisti comes in, he's got 4 on him. Puts the brakes on, centering pass, finds Heyman. Heyman fires, finds the goal. What a beautiful goal. Woo. A little slider by Heyman. Sneaks through, finds the left opening. Goalie with pads. Nice work by 12 and 24 right there. Makes it 3-2. 3-2. Telling you, this has been a game. We'll see them tie it right up. It'll be unreal. We got it. We got 9 minutes and 20 on the clock. 3-2 is the score. Junior Preds down 1. It's been a show. Back and forth. Loshi comes across. Indiana grabs it right back. Move to the backhand. On transition, Indiana.
Biggest shift is one after goal.
Yep. That was huge.
They can change all the momentum immediately.
Definitely right there.
Right.
That's how it works, right?
Ronane at the faceoff, center ice. Indiana takes it. Moves it in the zone, then right back out. Forces a reset. Far side in front of the Indiana bench. Get off the glass. Loesch tries to get a piece of it. Moves it over to Simpson. Simpson up to Halter. Halter gets hit. Stays with it. Holds it to the red line. Got a broken stick on the ice. Indiana forces it back the other way. Oh, pick it up on transition, boys. Ronane gets by 1. Stays with it into the corner. Only Ronane and Halter while the boys were swapping. In comes Sisti. He heads off Indiana's push, delays the rush of the puck to the far side. Nice steal right there. Fitzy. He's got 1 in front. Sisti trailing. Sisti loaded up, got a piece of it. Goalie batted it up high, took it up into the glass, making the save. Indiana turns it back. Far side, far corner. Little hip check there by Graham. Sisti finds the puck, hooks up ice, sends it across ice to Fitz. He puts the brakes on, gets stood up, tipped it ahead. Sisti tries to get a piece of it. Carney will retreat, pick it up in the corner, and we have a whistle. And there's the broken stick. Referee will get rid of that, and we'll have a face-off to the left of Indiana's goalie on the ice. 7:44 on the clock, third period. Boys down 2. Score is 4-2. Heyman will slide in for the draw. He waits. Moves ahead on the show. Oh, that was pretty. And then tries to shoot at the same time. He had a shot. Slow on the stick. Just didn't quite get all of it. So we'll do it again. Only the face-off will be to the right of the Indiana goalie. The house goes quiet. Indiana controls the puck on the draw. Back behind their net. Break it out. Towery holds the blue line. Sends it across. Goes low. Out of Fitz. Fitz works the wall. Gets it to Sisti. Sisti tries to center it to Heyman. Heyman bumped off. Indiana turns it up ice. At the wall, Towery stands big. Steals the puck back. Skates around the backside. Puts the brakes on. Gets hung up. Stays with it. Moves it up the wall. Lifted out of the play. Hits the ref again. Never seen so many pucks hit refs like they have in this game. Ooh, big collision there with Heyman. Kept the puck in the zone for a moment. Indiana Turns it back. There's a trip by Gorzica. He's going in for a trip at the blue line. Stuck his leg out. At the trip. I don't think he knows he's being called for the trip. So the boys on a power or penalty kill. 2 minutes. We got 6:38 on the clock. We're in the third period. It's 4-2. Indiana. The Preds. All is quiet. Farragut at the drop. Controlled by Indiana. Out to the blue line. Quick shot. Goes high over the net into the glass. Farragut at the wall. Tries to force it out of the zone. Kept in by Indiana. They swept the snow. Hit the ref again. Oh my goodness. Crisscross. Now back to the blue line by Indiana and low. Take it back up high. Nice shove off there. 13. Loshi down low behind the net. Indiana tried to bank it off of the backside of Herman. Zone is cleared. Indiana will retreat, pick it up, and bring it back in. We got 1 minute and 10 to go on the penalty kill. Carney comes out, stays with it. Nice pickup by Heyman. He goes to the corner. 1-on-1 in front. He works through traffic to the back and goes to the forehand. Shoots! Oh, that would have been pretty. Nice try on the short-handed attempt. Graham ties up, poke check to the corner. Back to the middle. Sisti stretches out, gets a piece of the puck, moves it to the near corner. Carney stretches out, helps out. Nice little bat of the puck by Herman. Swats it to the wall. Shot. Herman down, stays on the pads, moves it back out to the corner. Shot in front, screen. Herman got a piece of it, kicked it to the left side. Up to the middle. Carney, he sends it up ice. Hits Sisti on the fly. Sisti's getting mauled and puts it on, and there should be a takedown or something. They got a whistle. I think they're going to call it interference. Maybe a trip. He had a movement. They got interference. Interference is the call. Indiana doesn't like that call, but I think that's pretty legit. He had some space to work. So he's gonna have he's got a shot. Penalty shot. Sisti, number 12. Going 1-on-1 against 72 in the pipes. Here we go. Sisti works it in. Sisti tried to go left and right to the forehand, slipping through the 5-hole. Nice job, buddy!
Who's that goalie? He is good.
My boy.
Penalty shots, you never know, right? Just never know what's going to happen. A little added excitement to the day, right? Don't see them too often. We're still at it, 4:45 on the clock. Down 2. Indiana pushing back the other direction. Boys on rotation. Reg comes across. He gets spun out at the wall. Roning keeps it, sends it across to the middle. Ackright shoots. Ackright with the goal off the feed from 16. 16 to 19. I give Reg an assist on that just for wearing a big hit at the wall.
This is crazy,
Here we go, folks. I told you, strap yourself to the couch. 5 on 5. It's 4-3 in the third period with 4:20 on the clock. The boys are gritty, playing gritty. Sisti comes in. And we got a whistle. You sense a little extra tension coming off of Indiana. I guess I suppose. Puck is down. Simpson tries to wrap it back behind the net. Gets it to Minnie. Actually, that's Fitz. Fitz out there. He carries it, keeps it, tries to get it right back. There you go. Heyman turns it up ice. He's in the middle of all the guys. Shoots. Deflected, fanned on. Back to Sisti. He gets bumped off. Shot. Simpson knocking on the door from point blank range. Indiana turns it back. Stays with it. Knocked down. Taken off. Nice movement of the place. Falling down. We'll take it. Forces Indiana to reset in the neutral zone. They carry it through. Spun around by the D, and we've got a whistle. We're going to have a trip or a hook. I was hoping it was just an offsides, but they're gonna call a trip on Loesch. Or no, they call interference on Loesch. 3 minutes and 17 remaining in the third. We got to play the next 2 minutes in the PK. Unfortunate situation there. We got to do this. Very important. Farragut, he'll take the face off. Carney and Halter working with Graham. Graham steps up. Shot low in front. Doesn't get through. Blocked by some pass. Lifts it on the backhand. Gets out of the zone. Forces Indiana to reset. Indiana's pretty smooth with moving the puck in these odd man situations. Nice poke away by Halter. Stepping up, playing big. Back to the middle, crisscross, over to the near wall. Indiana. Halter comes in, plays the body, gets a piece of the puck. Carney rips it. Hits the ref again. Nice job, boys. Keep it in the neutral zone. 1 minute and 10 to kill. There's no hook. All he did was swing at it. Pull him down. Come on. Puck out to the blue line. Controlled by Indiana. They take it low. Nice strong play by Graham. That was Sisti. I'm sorry. Sisti. He lifts it out of the zone. Forces Indiana to reset. Fresh legs come on for the Preds. You got Towery and Simpson. Heyman and Sisti. Sisti has opportunity. He shoots. Blocker save. Caught him at the blue line. Creeping a little bit. Indiana cuts back. Shot. Pad save. Hermit. Puck behind the net. Played by Indiana. They try to center it. Poked away by Heyman. He gets to the wall. Holds it, gets a piece of it. 13 seconds to kill. Puck thrown into the near corner. 8 seconds. Simpson takes it off the glass, low. Loose in the middle. Who's got it? Back to 5 on 5. Shot into the corner. Minute and 10 in the game. 3, 4 is your score. Boys are down 1. He cuts through the middle. He gets through 2. Poked away, kept by Heyman. Herman can't break out of the net. Come on. Going 6 on 5, empty net. Towery skates it in, drops it back, gets it to Heyman. Heyman sends it to Simpson. Far side, gets to Ronayne, back to Simpson. Simpson lifts it high, goes over the net. Picked up by Sisti, centered. Knocked away by Indiana, picked up by Sisti. Sisti looks, 35 seconds. Simpson fires, tip, goes wide. Now Fitzy, back out to the middle. Kept in, nope, taken out. We got 25 seconds. Towery cycles to Sisti, 6 on empty net. Icing is the call. Thank you. We'll have a final face-off. We got 20 seconds on the clock. Third period. Icing is the call. See what we got here. We got a timeout. Going here. Can't tell. We'll have an empty net. You guys successful. Sorry. Heyman, Simpson, Fitz, Halter, Sisti, and Loach. Heyman will take the face off. 6 on 5, 20 seconds. Got to get a goal. Simpson in the corner. Wraps it to the backside, finds Sisti. Sisti swings it out to the point. Whoosh! Shoots, goes behind the net. Picked up by Simpson, centered, over to Fitz. Fitz to the middle, shot by Sisti, goes off the pads. 3 seconds left. And that will end the game. 4-3 is the final here in Indianapolis. Great game. Puck bounces were the difference. The play was above par. Very good game. 3-1 on the weekend. Split with Indiana. That's a good weekend of hockey, folks, right there. Time to pack the bags and head for home. Thanks for joining. Enjoy the rest of your day. Applaud these boys. They played a fantastic game. Cheers.